Hey guys, it's 7thAce, and it's commentary time again. And this is a 2-on-2 on... what map was this? It's called Tarsonis Assault. And it's me and my good friend Targon playing against two random guys that we found who are both Zerg, as you saw right at the beginning. So, the replay features in StarCraft 2 are pretty amazing, like player camera, so you'll be able to see everything I did like I was playing the game, but you get all the extra stuff like units and APM and crap like that, for all you people who actually care, which is probably a very small minority of you, but whatever. So you'll see my screen jump a lot, and that's just the stuff, the player camera. And this is a game after we lost 2 or 3 in a row. Then we came back, and I think, I'm not going to spoil it, but Targon was playing, in my opinion, a little too defensively, which I know that's the Terran specialty, but when he has 12 Marines, and I have layer tech, meh. Oh, Targon, you're still an awesome teammate. We're still over a 50-50 win ratio, yeah. I think right now we're at 14 wins and 13 losses, plus the 5 wins from the qualifier. We're in the 2v2 Platinum League, ranked 50 or so. So here the drone walks into our base, and this is a Platinum level match. It may not look like it, but it is. So you'll see them, and they start building spine crawlers in my base. So that's how they've won every game. They just build spine crawlers in our base and expect to win that way because people don't know how to get Zergling out fast enough. So, yeah, these are the kind of people you meet in the Platinum League. That's why I don't like it. Zealots, I'm going to keep ranting on them. They're overpowered in my opinion. And the 1.02 patch did absolutely nothing to address it. And I'm probably not going to get it since it's just... They seem to say it's finally balanced. I don't know, but I can't tell you. I've probably lost 5 out of my 12 games by more than 30 zealots. It's ridiculous. And they own everything on the ground. It's not like they're not really weak or anything. So there's my queen going to town on his overlord, which set him back just a tad. Let's see, I have my own build for this game as well. It works at a good speed. It does the same effectiveness. It has the same effectiveness as my other build in StarCraft 1, and what I mean by that is that it just accomplishes the same thing, where it gets you in a not defensive position, but you can either scout with your opening Zergling like I like to do, and then make a judgment from there. But it puts you in a 12-worker position, so your economy's good. You've got 3 overlords. I don't know if I did that in this or not. So you don't have to have too much of a cooldown when it comes to roaches. Let's see, what else? You can transition either into more Zergling if your scout turns out that a Zergling rush would be very successful, or you can transition into roaches or layer tech or whatever. But basically you go to 9 pool, or not 9 pool, but 9 overlord, and then once your overlord's done building, you'll get your pool, build another overlord, and as soon as your pool pops out, you can build a queen and 3 Well, let me come back on that. You build 3 drones after your first overlord. After you build the pool, then you build the 3 drones, so you're at 12 out of, is that 18, 19? Something like that. 12 out of 17. Then you build well, you've got the pool mutating. You just save up on larva, just wait, save on larva and minerals. And when it pops out, you get a queen and 3 Zergling. So you can either scout with that, but god dang, what is that? Probably whatever. So, what are we at? 7 minutes in the replay, so 5 minutes, 7 minutes. The game's a little faster than StarCraft 1. So let me go over that because I think I interrupted a lot. 9 Overlord, then you go, after the Overlord's built, get the pool at 200 minerals, then get 3 drones, then get, once the pool creates, build a queen and 3 Zergling, and attack them, or scout them, as I like to put it, because I don't like rushing. Rushing with 6 Zergling isn't going to work, usually. You can either transition into second base, or for roaches or lair tech. But it's pretty evenly balanced. It'll lose to cheese builds, but that's really all I've seen. And a lot of people cheese, sadly. Let's see. The only thing about the player camera that you don't see is where I'm trying to like place things, such as this creep tumor. It just happens. So what doesn't look like a ton of activity on my screen is a lot more. So there in the unit count in the top left, you can see blue getting Baneling. Baneling, for those of you who haven't played, explode. They're like the little mini-infested Terrans. What am I building right now? I think I'm building roaches. Yeah, roaches. I've been, as of lately, the roach burrow and move underground thing is just great. Basically, at Lair Tech, you can research burrow, and you can research roach move. God dang it. Okay, what's up with all these interruptions? Anyway, you won't notice it, but I've had to pause it 2 times already. Just because of random interruptions that have been total garbage. Just phone crap like that. In this game, StarCraft 2, it is beneficial to build 2 workers for every 1 mineral patch if you want to mine at the fastest rate possible. So in every default map I've seen, there are 8 default patches right outside your base, and just your main patch. I cannot talk, can I? Your main base has 8 mineral patches, and you can put 16 workers on it and have it have no difference. I read it up on the Blizzard forums, I think, where there were, this guy told you that they mine at 40 minerals a minute for the first one, 40 minerals a minute for the second, and the third drone, so if you had 24, you could get another 20. After that, though, it doesn't make any difference. So they're, I guess, mutas, because I didn't know what they had, but I would think after this long, one of the Zerg would go muta harass, and amazingly they didn't. The whole point of me making this silly commentary was to tell you about my new live stream. I found on Xfire that you can live stream your games, so I do that for StarCraft 2 and if I ever play Age Empires. Link is below in the description. I go live probably, well, once. I couldn't tell you since my schedule's about to just go crazy different, but, dang. Those guys went right, the Zergling went right for the stinking, hatchery and command center and nothing else. They didn't even worry about any of the units. But, the live stream, I've got it set up. If anyone cares to make a logo or a banner, if it's better than mine, which isn't very hard at all, I'll post it. And right here, I don't know what happened, but Purple's units just tore through everything. Those Hellions, which are the new Vulture Firebat combos, just destroy light units. They do 16, I think, and when you upgrade them, they do 24 to light units. So they pretty much are, I guess there are Zealot counter, if we can get a couple of those out, but it's usually way before, those Zealots attack way before that. It just sickens me every time I watch. When I scout with my 3 Zergling and they've already got 20 or 2 gateways and a bunch of zealots already building. It just sickens me every time. So we're attacking now. We're going to go hit blue, although red's trying to save, but he knows we have the better army. He's just trying to pick off units, which isn't working very well for him. He could have probably taken out my army if he actually just concentrated, but oh well, works for me. Campaign. I am done with 19 missions and have about 500 to 600 achievement score. I don't know what you call that on it, but that's how I'm doing. I'm writing a campaign guide, and I don't know if it'll go public or what. It's on the WA forums right now, but that's a private. You have to have a guest account. Tip and trick right here. Don't kill his drones, and you can actually find where second base is, because we don't search it for a while, but I can tell you right there. He has other bases because he's not being revealed. So yeah, that's StarCraft 2's pretty good. It definitely lived up to my expectation. I don't find any major problems. Zealot, I guess, will find a counter. I think it's just time that will tell. I think we'll think of counters like the Fire Bat Vulture Hellion thingy. But they rip apart Zerg like no other. I think I've heard Baneling is a good counter, but I'd like someone to verify that. So right there, that's the 24 damage. You can upgrade it to do 50% more damage to light. Other cool things I found in this game. You can control allies' units if they set you to, which, if you trust them, it's a good idea. You can transfer money. Control units is a lot of fun. Just, you're under attack. Quickly, I'll help your units while you try and rebuild, or something like that. Or if you notice something that you want to mention to them, either getting minerals, mining on a base, or what was that other example I had? I had a good example. Depots. If you want the supply depots, because Terran is good with the supply depot wall, especially now that they can lower. So you just lower them on your own instead of bothering your ally. So here's the quote-unquote final attack. This kind of combo, Hydras and Hellions, absolutely destroys Zerg. Especially the upgraded that do 24 damage to light. Draw them out and burn them to a crisp. And that would be game on red. And blue's got a little hidden base that you can see on the mini-map. Right where that attack is from. So yeah, I think this game's pretty awesome. There's his other base. And here's building Baneling. So yeah, I want you to make a judgment on what you like. My live stream's in the description of this video. How much more time do I have? A minute. I'll try to go live a couple times a week. I'm not sure how my schedule's going to work out, because, like, again, it's changing right now. But, so we'll see how that goes. But I'll either make a bulletin on YouTube or set up, like, a once-a-week time. That would work. And, yeah, so if you like StarCraft 2, I'm going to be posting a lot more gameplay from it, both audio or campaign and multiplayer. I will try to play other races, although I'm absolutely terrible with Protoss, even though it's so noob friendly. And Terran, I know how to play it from the campaign. So if you like it, thumbs it up, subscribe if you want to see more, and